Hi, welcome to our channel Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin connection without noise. Real connection doesn't need a microphone in a loud world. Silence is a superpower. People are taught that attention equals success, that they must shout to be seen. But real connection, the kind that lasts, doesn't need volume. It needs care. It needs truth. Hannah, a calligrapher, never had a large audience. She refused to do trends, refused to follow hashtags or post viral content. But she replied to every message with love. She remembered names. She mailed thank you notes with every order. 10 years later, she still has a small list, but everyone on it buys, refers, and stays. She didn't build an audience. She built a circle. The depth of a conversation beats the size of a crowd. 1,000 clicks mean nothing if no one remembers you. But one true conversation can change everything. Deep connection isn't measured by numbers. It's felt in the heart. Miles is a solo coach for creative entrepreneurs. He once spent $3,000 on ads and got very little response. Then he hosted a free 2-hour Zoom call with 5 strangers. No script, just listening, guiding, and honest talk. 2 of those 5 became long-term clients. They referred others, and they still message him every month. You don't need many. You need meaning. Forget the funnel. Remember the person. Too many businesses reduce people to leads, conversions, metrics, but people aren't numbers. They're humans with stories, doubts, and dreams. When you treat them like that, something magical happens. Sophie runs an online ceramics course. Everyone told her to automate sales funnels, cold emails, urgency countdowns. She tried it once and hated how it felt, so she scrapped it. Now she sends personal voice notes to interested students. She shares what inspired each course. Enrollment is slower, but every student finishes and many return. A funnel doesn't build loyalty. Humanity does. Serve, don't perform. Performance exhausts. It demands masks and applause. But service fills you. It allows you to show up as you are, do your best work, and create from the heart. Andre, a solo therapist, once felt pressure to build a brand. He recorded YouTube videos, posted polished Instagram tips, and edited blog posts until midnight. He was miserable, so he stopped. He started sending private emails to past clients instead. Little reminders, kind check-ins. Many of them returned. They referred friends. His calendar filled quietly. When you serve, people remember. When you perform, they scroll past. Technology can't replace presence. There are thousands of tools to automate communication, but none of them can replace presence. A live voice, a handwritten note, a pause to listen. These are irreplaceable. Elena, who runs a handmade shoe business, always includes a personal note with every order. Some are few sentences. Some are long letters. One note made a customer cry. It reminded her of her grandmother's shoes. That woman became a lifelong fan, buying every new release and telling everyone she knew. Presence lingers long after pixels fade. Let your values do the talking. The loudest voices aren't always the clearest. Connection comes from showing who you are, not shouting for attention. When you live your values openly, the right people find you. Mark, a solo woodworker, openly shared that he only used reclaimed materials. He didn't market this aggressively. He simply lived it. He told stories about the wood's origin. He explained why it mattered. Slowly, eco-conscious buyers started showing up. Not because he pitched hard, but because his values spoke without yelling. When your values shine through, connection becomes effortless. Slowness is a secret weapon. Real connection takes time. You can't rush trust. You can't automate care. The creators who slowed down often build the strongest bonds. Angela, a solo online educator, has a wait list. When someone joins, she doesn't just send a course. She sends a questionnaire, has a short call, and listens. If the course isn't right for them, she tells them not to buy. Some leave, but many stay and trust her more. Over time, her circle grows naturally. No pushing, just listening. Slowness makes space for truth to emerge. Don't try to be viral. Try to be remembered. Virality fades. It's a sugar high. But real connection creates memory. Memory leads to loyalty, and loyalty becomes community. Jared runs a small newsletter on creativity. He never had more than 2,000 subscribers, but nearly half open every email. Why? Because he tells personal stories. He names people. He responds when readers write. Some of his readers have followed him for over a decade. He didn't chase attention. He built belonging. You don't need a brand voice. You need your own voice. People recognize truth. They feel when something's real. The most powerful brand isn't a strategy. It's a person being fully themselves. Nicole writes essays about grief and healing. Her tone is raw and gentle. She doesn't try to sound clever. She sounds like someone who has lived. Readers send her long, thank you emails. Some say her words help them through their darkest times. She never had a content calendar, just truth. Your Raal voice reaches further than any marketing plan ever could. Community is built one human at a time. There's no shortcut to trust. No shortcut to warmth. True connection is slow, human, honest. And that's what makes it so powerful. Omar, a solo app creator, invites his users into private chats every month. Just to listen, to ask, to learn. Some of those users now help him test new features. Some became close friends. His app isn't the biggest, but it has the most loyal users in its niche. He didn't build a following. He built a family. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.